Curry. Aisha Curry. I apologize for my statement being misconstrued. I was just stoned up trying to make a joke out of it. What's something that it wasn't my damn business, like my wife said. Steph did something that all us brothers with women should do, and that's stand up and defend your woman. No matter if somebody step on a foot, no matter if they did it or not, man, check and say, hey man, you didn't say excuse me. So let me say again, Aisha, Steph, excuse me. I apologize deeply, and I'm searching for your address so I may send y'all some of this Paloma. Y'all may make more love, make beautiful light-skinned babies for us.
I just never thought that he would like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought like I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves. But me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, it sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not
like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like
that's
oh my
not
God.
fair.
I mean,
because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
But
that
when your radar's turned off, right? That can get real dangerous. Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody. Your husband.
And on
You ever notice that women tend to, end up marrying a nice guy, having a relationship with the nice guy? And I was thinking about that with that Steph Curry and Killer Mike apologized to Steph Curry, which people shouldn't be speaking on people's relationships or their marriages publicly. At the end of the day, one thing about it is, I'm not saying that Killer Mike was wrong, but if Steph Curry isn't complaining about his wife going on podcasts embarrassing him, why should anybody else care? She continues to talk about embarrass him. She embarrassed him about a couple years ago. I forget exactly what she said in that when she was going around embarrassing them. You know what she said? She was basically saying, she was going on a view, said, she wants women to look at or men to look at her and try to shoot their shot at her like women do with Steph. And it's like what Cardi B just said on that podcast. She said one thing about it, I learned that women don't respect marriages, but men do. And remember, it was that viral video and picture of the lady, staring down Steph on the court, chewing her bubble gum, trying to get at Steph. And she was like, well, I just want people, guys to want me like women like Steph. And it's just like, okay, that's what she said. Then a couple weeks ago, she said that she didn't think Steph would be the star of the relationship. I'm paraphrasing. I thought he'd be a basketball coach and I would be the breadwinner. And I gotta tell y'all, man, one thing about women want to control, bro. Women want to control. Everything that they tell you, that your mother tell you, get flowers, be a leader, hold the door open. The 95% of women don't want that. In America, in the West, they don't want a leader. It's this strange fusion of liberalism and conservative views. On one end, I don't like gender roles. You know what I'm saying? That's what women say. No gender roles. I should be able to work like a man. I should be able to make as much as men. I should have the same opportunities as men. But on the other hand, I'm not going 50-50. No, we should split the house duties and the children duties. But I don't. But I don't want to pay no bills. Oh, you should court a woman. You should court a woman. You should pay for all the dates and pay all the bills. But then again, you want equality to men. You know, why don't you want the bad things that come with the equality? And that becomes the issue. But women get with these nice guys because they are in control. They can dominate them. They can boss them. They can tell them what to do. They're betas, and there are men out there, obviously, that like that to have that. But Lord forbid he grows a pair of balls and he checks her, or she's going to leave. But that don't really that rarely happens. What ended up happening is she knows when she get with this nice provider guy, just like that evil Pickford bitch that divorced her husband, who adopted her kids and got mad because he cheated on her, and she went back to the streets, couldn't get nobody to commit. So now his sucker ass took her back, which is a no-go. Is a no-go. Women get with those guys for that reason. You know, they get with guys and, you know, for that reason, and they know they'll push over. If I get caught cheating, he ain't gonna put no hands on me. He ain't gonna do nothing. He probably gonna apologize to me, and we're gonna make up, and everything is gonna be fine and dandy. Or I can get away with more. I can embarrass him. And don't forget, I did a video on this very same Free Game 89 channel where Steph's mother said she almost aborted him, and she put it in a book to sell it. Almost aborted Wardell Curry. That's his real name. And it's like, you know, the disrespect that Steph Curry continues to take. Will your mother disrespect you? Your wife disrespect you? What you think the daughter gonna grow up to do? The daughter's gonna disrespect them. And usually men don't grow a pair of balls, you know, oh, okay, you know. No. Usually it's the woman leaving him, taking all his shit, you know, leaving him in the ditch, taking all his shit, and he get broken. He broken. Cause she know, guess what? I can leave him and I'm still gonna be able to get shit out of him. Through the kids. And when I want, if I can't get no sex from a nigga I want, I can always go back to him. That's all I always tell dudes, man. When you break up with a woman, take your dick with you. Take it with you. Don't be putting your dick back up in her. Trust and believe me, it's a big mistake. She shouldn't get her cake and eat it too. Fuck that. I know you think you doing something, like, no. But at the end of the day, they get with those nice guys because this is why most men that you see are betas that's married. I gotta ask the wife, or you know, the guy come over to put cabinets in, and the wife, I want him here, I want him there. Like them be the type of dudes, man. Only time alphas and sigmas really get married is for corporate reasons, for business reasons. You know what I'm saying? Or they find a woman, you know, somewhere later in life that they, you know, that's just that fit the bill. They don't get married in their 20s, you know, unless it's for corporate reasons, business reasons. And I think I did a video talking about, you know, why, you know, married dudes get promoted more faster, right? But at the end of the day, most guys you can look at, and the married guys that's married, that's with women that revere them, you can just look and already tell. It don't take you number 10, 30 seconds, a minute, if that, to see that. How they look at them. You even see the couples, you know, at the gym that work out at the gym together. You even see those couples. How the woman revere him and look up to him, and how she got enough respect not to look at other guys when he around, when he not around. You can tell. You can tell in how they interact, how they talk. You could tell the ones who got beta male energy. They don't stand up strong. They're not the strongest in the gym. One of the strong, not gonna say the strongest. They're not formidably strong. They don't have the energy. They don't have the posture. They don't have the frame. You know what I'm saying? You can just tell their energy. They not him. They not him. She the boss. But they marry those nice guys because the options are endless. I can cheat on him. He ain't gonna never suspect it. If he do suspect it, I know I can get another chance out of him, right? And when I'm ready to walk away from him, I can take all this money. He probably gonna still apologize and try to make it work. That's what but they don't respect it though. You gotta remember, she didn't want to be with him for real. She was talking about, I think they was church buddies or school, but church buddies or something like that. Man, most women in the church, man, if they really read the Bible, they don't agree with none of that shit that's in the Bible. They don't agree with none of it. The man, God, the man. No, my children come first, and I come first before the man. They don't believe in none of that. They don't believe every dick you done took, that's your husband. They don't believe in none of that. They don't believe in the 7 Solomon of women, even if it's her descriptions to the T. They believe in the zodiac, though. Come on now. So when a woman publicly disrespect you like that, bro, she don't respect you, dog. She don't fear you. When they can publicly come out and disrespect you like that, bro, they don't respect you. There is no fear. She don't give a fuck about. She don't care, but she don't care. She don't care. When they do shit like that, Killer Mike was in the wrong for talking on a relationship, but he wasn't wrong about it. And what Steph said, we good over here. You know, nigga, you ain't good. Him and Russell think they good. You ask yourself, how do men get to that point? They like the bitch more than the bitch like them. It's just as simple as that. And once guys crack that code where you can't overly like her more than she like you, equal can be good. If y'all both fall in love and y'all eat, that's cool. But if she can even like you a little bit. I mean, you can even like her a little bit more. But when it's, oh, I love him or I love her and I die for her, and and she don't feel that way about you, nowhere remotely close, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, then guys like that think that's the end all be all, bro. But the thing about it is, he can go through all the shit that he going through with Ayesha Curry right now, but until he sees some other dick up in her, bro, I'm telling you, until he find out she fucking on him, she been fucking around on him, because we all know it's true. We all know Sierra fucking around on Russell. We all know it's true. Until they see it for themselves, he ain't gonna have his awakening, bro. I'm telling you that. He ain't gonna have no awakening. And for the most part, we don't know. He probably could have caught her already and just swept it under the rug for our image. But anytime a woman feel bold enough to publicly disrespect you in the way she disrespected him 2 times on a public platform, she fucking somebody else. I'm telling you that right now. Sierra, being all raunchy and sexual with Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't you a woman of God? Ain't you a Christian woman? Oh, shout out to all the single women. Ain't you married? You going to check another man, Jim Jones, about why he ain't married another chick? She don't respect Russell. If the respect ain't there, she will cheat on you, bro. If she don't respect you, it ain't no fear, bro. She cheating on you. Whatever you want to define fear as, define it as. Because we can go deep into it, especially if it was a Patreon. But I'm gonna say, as far as this, if there's no fear her leaving or losing you, if she don't feel like, if I lose him, I don't know what I would do, or I don't want to lose it. But that ain't their bare minimum as far as fear. It's a wrap. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Well, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.